Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel, and it is time for the World Heavyweight Championship to be defended. This man right here is the #1 contender for that very championship. The leader of the House of Black, Malakai Black, gears for battle, for an absolute war. He's got the war paint on tonight for it, because it will indeed be an absolute war against the ring general Gunther, a man that has been the better part of undefeated this entire year in Universe Mode. He's only suffered one defeat, and it was in a steel cage match. He didn't even get pinned in said steel cage match. Kofi Kingston was merely able to escape the ring general. Gunther has not been pinned for almost an entire year here on the JPG channel. I mean, that says something in its own. That's Roman Reigns level of dominant is what that is. Can Malakai Black be the guy to finally put an end to this reign of Gunther's, to force Gunther off of the throne that he lays his head in and he lays his hand on here on Friday Night SmackDown? Malakai Black, a man that has never faced the ring general Gunther in all of his time in WWE. But as I always say, this is the channel that you will see matches you never thought you probably will see, whether that be in real life or on anybody else's channel. That's what makes this so unique. That's why I tell you guys, make sure you're checking in. Anytime you see them videos going up, you know it's gonna be a banger. And personally, I'm not even trying to toot my own horn. I just know that, you know, I know there are just certain matches that exceed expectations, and this is going to be one of them. Gunther versus Malakai Black is definitely a match that will exceed expectations, because both these men are capable. Both of these men are capable of unbelievable things. Gunther can chop a tree down if he wanted to with merely his bare hand. Malakai Black could probably kick the head off of a human being's shoulders if he hit hard enough. Both these men have devastating finishers that could put this match away at any moment. And man, I'm just here along for the ride like you guys all are, man. This is going to be one hell of a match, and I cannot wait for this thing to get started. Malakai Black gearing up for quite possibly the biggest fight of his entire life.
He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther.
There you see it, the World Heavyweight Championship held up high. Gunther, Malakai Black getting ready to be underway right now. Ring that bell, and here we go. Black and Gunther, and oh my goodness, the chops. Chops already coming in hot from Gunther, and more chops to the chest of Malakai Black. And now look at this. Oh my goodness gracious, a knee to the arm. Knee to the arm of Malakai Black, and so far, Gunther definitely laying it on thick. Gunther in full control of this match. And now look at this hanging Malakai Black out to dry. is the ring general. Going for a knee strike and those bare knees. We know Gunther doesn't wear any padding on his knees, his elbows, anything, and just allows more damage for the ring general to release upon his opponent. And now look at this, Malakai Black gouging at the eyes of the ring general, temporarily blinding the big Austrian. And look at this. Oh my goodness, a huge cutter from Malakai Black. He thinks he's got Gunther dead to rights here, but Gunther kicks out at 1. Gonna take a lot more to pin the ring general, as it has this entire year in Universe Mode. As Malakai Black now, he's gearing up for something big here, but he runs straight into a brick wall that is Gunther. With those kicks, those chops of Gunther, and the knee strikes of Malakai Black. Oh, but he gets leveled again with some chops from Gunther. And now it's Gunther going for the first pinfall of this match. Malakai's out at 1-2. So far, a pretty even exchange between these two men. As now look at this, Gunther sending Malakai Black up for a ride. Release butterfly suplex. Malakai Black looking to get his breath. Oh, but no, not going to happen from Gunther. He attacks him from behind with a clubbing blow. Malakai Black was trying to catch his breath on the outside, but Gunther obviously knows that Malakai Black is way too dangerous of a man, way too dangerous of an athlete to be doing that, to give him any moment where he can get his wits about him and come back into this match. That's the last thing that Gunther really wants. Is a count of 5 now just drives Malakai Black right into the steps. And you'll notice neither men have their stablemates here tonight. They both agreed, both of their stablemates agreed that their leaders are going to do this on their own. This is for the World Heavyweight Championship. That's as big as it gets on Friday Night SmackDown. And now look at this, Gunther breaking the count. Like I said, they recognize the severity of this match and how important it is to both men. And they respect them enough to let them do this on their own, as Malakai Black finally getting back in this thing. And oh my goodness gracious, what a knee strike. What a knee strike from Malakai Black. Count of 5 now. And now Gunther, Malakai Black thought about something, but thought better of it. And now look at this. Malakai Black, huge knee strike to the abdomen of Gunther. And now look at that, a butterfly German or gut wrench suplex there. Count of 1 on Malakai Black. Gets a 2 count, not enough. Not enough to put Malakai Black away. Going for a knee strike, and I think that one might have cut. Malakai Black up, but he's back up on his feet. Oh my goodness, and suffers a nasty chop for his troubles. This is getting ugly real quick, just as we expected it to. As now Gunther has Malakai Black where he wants him, but Malakai Black turning it around on Gunther now. And now what the hell? Oh my goodness gracious. Another rake to the eyes. Gunther could be visually impaired at this point. And now look at this. Huge moonsault from Malakai Black. Beautiful execution there. And now Gunther, it's Gunther taking some time on the ropes, but he was only playing possum as he dumps Malakai Black to the outside. And now wait a minute, German suplex, Irish whip back into the ring. Irish whip back into the ring, and now Malakai Black might be in trouble here. Gunther's got the power bomb with the bridge. Malakai Black could be in trouble here. Count of 2. No, Black kicks out. Black kicks out just in the neck of time. Look at this, Malakai Black suckering Gunther, and this time it was Black playing possum. And now a kick to the face. Just when you thought Malakai Black might be down and out, it was just him biding his time. Oh my goodness gracious, what a clubbing blow. Clubbing blow to Gunther, but look at this. Oh, another moonsault. Another moonsault from Malakai Black to Gunther. And now Black's at the top rope, but Gunther's going to meet him there. And look at this. Oh my goodness gracious. But oh, look at this. Malakai Black getting out of harm's way there. Getting out of harm's way of Gunther, and now chopping at that knee once again, and went for a third one, but Not enough. And now look at this. Gunther stretching out Malakai Black. Oh my goodness gracious. A headbutt straight to the back. Nothing pretty about it. Effective nonetheless, though, as look at this. Once again, slams Malakai Black. Slams the breath out of Malakai Black. And now look at this. Oh, that time he got him. That time he tripped Gunther. That time he tripped Gunther, but Gunther, turns it around with an enziguri to the back of the neck. And now, wait a minute, Gunther looking to put that nail in the coffin, but no, I think he was going for the last symphony, but Malakai Black was able to escape, and now a knee strike right to the face once again. Another knee strike to the face, and now, oh my goodness, huge roundhouse kick. That roundhouse kick might have put Gunther away right here. Only a count of one, though. Only a count of one. But man, Gunther, he's starting to see exactly what he's in store for with Malakai Black as he just drove those knees right into the face of Gunther. This could be it right here. One. Only a one count again. Man, Malakai Black. But he's got to stay on the big Austrian. Oh my God. What a roundhouse kick. Somehow Gunther's still back on his feet. But Malakai Black. Man, what is it going to... This is a world beater right here in Gunther. I mean, I've never seen anything like it in all my years of watching wrestling. Like I said, the closest comparison is Roman Reigns. And Gunther's on track of being even more dominant than him because at least he defends the championship. As look at this, Malakai Black over the top rope, tope con hilo. And now it's Black kind of feeding off the energy of the audience. Normally Malakai Black's a very stoic individual, very likes to keep to himself, but he's feeding off the energy of this audience here tonight as Black realizes he's not going to reach Gunther from that distance. And now look at this. Oh my goodness gracious. Meteora from the top rope. Could that be it? Count of 1, 2. Finally gets a 2 count on Gunther. This whole match, Malakai Black has been fighting for a 2 count, let alone a 3 count. And now look at this. Oh, a knee strike right to the arm. Right to the arm of Gunther. And now look at this. Another cutter lands. Another cutter lands. And like Malakai Black is not wasting any opportunity. Any opportunity he gets to pin Gunther, he is right on top of the big Austrian. Now, wait a minute. Now Malakai Black coming back into this thing. Huge clothesline. Huge clothesline to Gunther. And now look at this. Catches the boot, but no. Oh, but Gunther turns it around again with an enziguri. Now it's Gunther displaying a little bit of athleticism there. And oh no, you can see the blood flowing from the eye of Malakai Black. This is an all-out war between these two men. This is an all-out war, just as we predicted in the beginning. Now a kick to the back. Going for a knee strike once again. That's the thing that busted open Malakai Black to begin with. That's the thing that busted him open to begin with. Could that be it? Somehow Malakai Black finds his way out, though. Somehow Malakai Black still in this fight. And now Gunther, he's getting frustrated. I mean, you could tell. Oh my goodness gracious. Malakai Black couldn't even get to his feet before Gunther left his and slammed him. Just squashed him. But somehow Malakai Black able to get the shoulder up even before a 2 count. But man, Malakai Black is injured right here. As look at this, look at this. The last symphony lands. Last symphony lands on Malakai Black. Could this be it? Count of 1, 2. That's enough to put Malakai Black away. Gunther retains the World Heavyweight Championship in an absolute physicality. An absolute display of physicality there. As Gunther just drove Malakai Black directly into the canvas with that last symphony finishing move. Gunther has a number of ways to put you away, and that's what really makes him so dominant and so damn unbeatable. As he, once again, like clockwork, holds that championship up high after defending it in an absolute classic. And speaking of classic, coming up next, folks, we might be in for another one as Sasha Banks finally gets her one-on-one opportunity against Saraya. And Sasha Banks' only one condition, stipulation that she got to choose after being the one to pin Saraya in a tag team match a few weeks ago. The only condition she had for this match is she wanted Toni Storm barred from ringside. Toni Storm is not going to be involved in this match. I mean, we saw Toni Storm, she's probably licking her wounds after getting eliminated at the Royal Rumble at the hands of Britt Baker. But yes, indeed, we are not going to see Toni Storm in this match. Saraya is going to have to do this all on her own if she wants to indeed walk out of this thing still women's champion. And hell, if you ask me, when you're up against a woman like Sasha Banks, I don't think Saraya can get the job done on her own. I mean, that's not even me discrediting her. It's just, I don't know, man. Sasha Banks is just on a different level as of late. And really, the only thing that she's missing to be on that next level is that championship around her waist once again, where it almost looks pitch perfect on her every time we've seen her in the past with the championship. She almost looks naked without it, if you ask me. Sasha Banks is just one of those names in the industry that just is just championship royalty. And she's looking to get right back into that very category here tonight when she takes on Saraya, the WWE Women's World Champion. She's held that championship ever since she cashed it in on Bianca Belair. Just not even 5 days after Bianca Belair won it for herself, after three different attempts of trying to dethrone Charlotte Flair, Bianca finally got it done, only to get cashed in by that woman right there, Saraya. And, that still has to eat away at Bianca, especially the fact that Bianca just lost the Royal Rumble as well. She doesn't get another opportunity as Saraya now. She has to, if she wants another opportunity, she's going to have to start at the back of the line like every single other woman, just like Sasha Banks did. But Banks earned this opportunity. Originally, she earned a chance to fight for this championship after she had the winning submission on Toni Storm in War Games when the Banks statement was locked in. But Sasha Banks was not able to win that opportunity match. But for weeks and weeks, it seemed like Sasha Banks was just getting cheated out of the matches at the hands of Saraya. Toni Storm got a win over Sasha Banks. Not once, but twice. And it took a tag team match for Sasha Banks to finally get her hands on Saraya. Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair took on Saraya and Toni Storm a few weeks back. That's where Sasha was able to get a pinfall over the women's champion. And that's how we got here, folks. That's why this match is happening. And as I said, Sasha Banks' only condition before she accepted this match was that Toni Storm be barred from ringside, because really that's the only thing holding her back from defeating Saraya. So Sasha Banks' first attempt at Saraya one-on-one. And she believes in her heart that she can do it. She can dethrone the Women's World Champion right here. Here we go, folks. It's an exciting night. Tremendous night has been so far. Becky Lynch win our Women's Royal Rumble. Oh my goodness, Saraya comes flying in with a clothesline. And now a knee strike right to the face of Sasha Banks. Saraya definitely being the aggressor earlier on in the match. Now look at this. Oh my goodness gracious. Headbutts down to the right to the skull of Sasha Banks. And now, oh my goodness, dumping Sasha Banks over the top rope. And Saraya talking a bit of trash on the early goings of this match. But look at this. Sasha Banks turns it around. Huge elbow strike right to the jaw. Right to the jaw, Saraya. Now sends Saraya into the steel steps. Sasha Banks getting back in this thing now. And Saraya licking her wounds on the outside. But wait a minute. Sasha Banks on the other side doesn't see Saraya coming in with a Hurricane Rana. Hurricane Rana to the boss. And now a huge elbow strike right to the face, and a second one for good measure. And now sending Saraya into the barricade here. Count of three. Early count for the ref right now. Now look at this. Sasha Banks draping Saraya over the barricade. A huge kick right to the mush. And now what the hell Sasha Banks got planned here? We know she's a bit of a risk taker. Takes after her idol, Eddie Guerrero. Let's look at this. And Eddie would be proud after that one. Running Meteora off the apron to Saraya. And now Sasha was possibly looking to get Saraya back in the ring, but Saraya said, nah, we gonna get you back in the ring on my own terms. And now look at this. Sasha Banks came running in, but Saraya met her there. Both women just jockeying for position at this point. Sasha Banks finally gets a hold of Saraya and finally gets the advantage that she needs in this match. Saraya came in as the real aggressor in this match. I mean, she threw knees, threw a mean lariat to Sasha Banks, and now Sasha Banks showing off a little bit of that time that she spent in Japan, in the dojos in Japan. I mean, she's training with women in Japan. She's trained with her cousin, the Amazing Red. She's trained in Mexico. I mean, she is well-rounded, well-trained now within her second run in WWE. And look at this, Saraya cowering in the corner, starting to realize exactly what she's gotten herself into with Sasha Banks. And now look at this full head of steam. Knees right to the face. And is tracking Saraya out to the corner. Now Sasha Banks is fired up here. Ref, you want to get the hell out of the way. Get the hell out of this woman's way. Frog splash to Saraya. Could we be seeing a new world's champion right here? 1, 2, Saraya's out. No, only gets a count of 2. Only gets a count of 2, but Banks isn't done. Banks isn't done. Neat. Oh, no, Saraya suckered her in. Either she suckered her in or she was just prepared for it. I don't know which one to say, but look at this. Now Saraya coming back in with a super kick right to the face. Super kick right to the face, and now Banks is out. And now Banks is out. Now Saraya back being the aggressor in this match. Back on top of this thing. And Sasha Banks could be laid out, man. That super kick caught her right under the chin. Caught her right under the chin. And now look at this. Saraya grabs a hold of those legs. A nasty submission hold right here. Half Boston. Half Boston for Saraya now. Now Banks getting stretched out right now. She's going to want to find her way out of this real quick. And now Sasha does exactly that. And now look at this. Sasha turning around. Look at this. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Yes, a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Surely setting up for that Banks statement later on in the match. That backbreaker was absolute hell. And once again, she goes for that meteor. Once again, Saraya able to suck her in. And now, wait a minute. She's got the Rampage. Just drilled Sasha's head into the mat. Rampage to Sasha now. Could this be it? Count of 2. No, Sasha kicks out. Sasha kicks out directly before the 3 count. And Saraya's getting frustrated the more this match has to go about, because obviously I think Saraya knows deep down she can't lay Sasha Banks' boots after about 5 or 10 minutes. And now Sasha Banks, what the hell she got planned for Saraya, throws her to the outside. And now it's Sasha Banks looking to get a little wild here. But no, Saraya meets her with an elbow strike right to the face, trying to keep that high-flying offense to a minimum. And now look at this, Saraya with the high-flying move. Double foot stomp to the chest, to the heart, right through the heart. And now a double foot stomp to Banks. Oh my goodness, just working that lower back is Saraya. You gotta credit the game plan heading into this match for the Women's World Champion. As look at this, once again, she going for a second Rampage and spikes Banks once again. Spikes Banks once again. Count of 1, 2. Could this be it? No, somehow Sasha's still in this match. Saraya cannot believe it. And now, wait a minute. Once again, Sasha Banks grabs a hold of that leg. And now, once again, it's Saraya cowering in that corner. And Banks is going to meet her there. As look at this. Oh my goodness gracious. Just might have tore her shoulder right out of place. And now look at this. Grabbing at the knee of Saraya. Certainly setting up for something big coming here. And wait a minute. Got her in a $1 million dream. Oh yes, kind of a variation of the Banks statement right here. Middle of the ring. And Saraya elbowing her way out of it, just fighting, just throwing everything she can at Sasha Banks at this point. This is the point of the match where Saraya starts to realize that she might be outmaneuvered by the boss. Sasha Banks now in a world of trouble as Saraya drags her into the center of the ring. But look at this. Banks back on her feet. Banks is back on her feet. Just as Saraya thought she had her right where she wanted her. And now it's Sasha Banks firing up here. And now look at this. Catches the boot of Saraya. Trips the other one. Trips the other one. And now it's Sasha Banks. But look at this. Saraya suckers her in. Oh my goodness. Page turner. A page turner from... Oh, wait a minute. Sasha Banks once again thought she had Saraya right where she wants her. And now look at this. Wait a minute. It's going so quick. This is how Banks pinned her. This is how Banks pinned her in the tag match too. Could that be it? No, Saraya gets out. Saraya gets out the last second. This match is definitely starting to heat up here, folks. As look at this, Sasha Banks now for the third time gets that Meteora. Third time is the charm. She gets that Meteora she was looking for earlier. And now look at this, Sasha Banks. Oh, a knee strike right to the face. Knee strike right to the face. Could that be it? 1, 2. No, Saraya gets the shoulder out. Shoulder out at 2.5. These women are putting on a damn show. I'll give Saraya credit where credit's due. She's hanging in there a lot longer than I thought she would with the boss. I thought all those weeks of her having Toni Storm do her dirty work was for a reason, that she was scared of Sasha Banks. But maybe she was just buying her time. As look at this, Banks comes flying in. No! Did not get any of it, let alone enough of it. Banks might have took herself out, but somehow she's able to recuperate and smack the ever-living crap out of Saraya. Hurricane Rana to Saraya now. As now Sasha, I guess if at first you don't succeed, as we've learned time and time again, try again. Apparently, here comes Sasha Banks. Second go around. No, once again. Might have just tripped over the ropes. But Saraya, man, she's rocked here, man. She is rocked. For Sasha Banks to mess up twice and still be in control of this match is saying something for sure. And now what the hell Sasha Banks got planned for Saraya? Twerking at that neck. We know Saraya has a history of neck problems. It ended her career for a long time. Sasha Banks is well aware of that. But I mean, at this point, you do anything to walk out Women's World Champion. That's what's on the line here. Is look at this, Sasha Banks gearing up. Oh my goodness, gearing up for a huge neck breaker there. Could this be it? 1, 2. No, Saraya kicks out at the last second. But Sasha Banks right back on track. But no, Saraya went for a drop kick, but Sasha Banks able to escape. And now look at this. Float over DDT. No, Sasha Banks able to escape. And now both women just going crazy at this point. Another Meteora strike. Another Meteor. We've seen one from the top. We've seen from the second. We've seen one from the floor. Sasha Banks putting it all on the line in the name of the Women's World Championship as she grabs a hold of the neck of Saraya again. And all this back work, this neck work is just setting up for the Banks statement, because that's a move that torques at your neck. And now look at this, Saraya with knee strikes right to the midsection. Oh my goodness gracious, this is getting ugly. Saraya starting to rely on nefarious tactics to get her job done here tonight. Sasha Banks lighting her up with a nasty strike right to the face. And now wait a minute, Saraya turns around the offensive Sasha Banks, and now an elbow strike right to the face. And now once again, saw this early on in the match, but for this to happen this late in the match, you might knock a woman out cold, just headbutt straight to the skull of Sasha Banks. And now Banks just trying to crawl in the corner at this point. I think the ropes are the only thing holding her up, and now Saraya appears to be in full control, but man, I might want to eat my words there. Sasha Banks turns it around on Saraya once again. And now what the hell Sasha Banks got here? Oh my goodness, a draping, oh my god, a draping neck breaker. Draping neck breaker. And remember, she's working that neck the entire match. She's worked that neck the entire match. And now wait a minute, what the hell is this? You gotta be kidding me. A vertebraker, no! Vertebraker facebuster from Sasha Banks. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. It gets the job done. Sasha Banks has put Saraya away and has become the women's world champion here at the Royal Rumble. What the hell kind of move did we just see from Sasha Banks? Definitely something she didn't learn that in her NXT days. She learned that in Mexico, Japan, somewhere. I'll need to find a name for that, first of all. And second of all, I want to congratulate Sasha Banks for finally dethroning Saraya just merely 2 months away from WrestleMania. Sasha Banks looks to hopefully be heading into WrestleMania with that championship still held high. Sasha Banks gets the job done here tonight, and all it took was to get Saraya one-on-one in a good old clean fashion one-on-one singles match. Sasha Banks, new women's world champion. What a hell of a match. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you for tuning in to another episode, another part of the Royal Rumble, and we are ending things off in a big, big way with the men's Royal Rumble in part 4 coming up right after this. Right after this video ends, surely but soonly, that 4th video will be up too, and you don't want to miss that. 30 men will enter, 1 man will win. That man will get the main event of WrestleMania, and they have either Randy Orton or they have Gunther waiting for them when that happens. So have fun with that, boys.